that there. So Alvin, we were looking for somebody who could really sort of introduce us to the whole world of augmented reality and virtual reality. So we're lucky to have Alvin, who's the co-founder of WIA Global Technology out of Malaysia. So he's going to sort of expose us to the world of AR, VR, and sort of explore some of the implications that down the road it has for this industry. So please come on up. And please welcome Alvin.
Yeah, just hold this. Okay, very good evening to everyone. Security alert. I'm representing them. Okay, yeah, I'm from PlayMe AR, and a company based in Malaysia. What's augmented reality? It's a technology that combines digital together with the print. So it's one thing that everybody is known of due to the popularity of Pokemon Go. I bet some of you guys might have the app in your phone as well. Moving on to the possibilities of augmented reality, there's a lot of implication on how companies or even businesses are actually using augmented reality to enhance their brand image and also as well as their customer reach. We're going to go into the most simplified version is that augmented reality system is often misconfused with virtual reality. AR system combines the real world with a virtual object or even a virtual element. So this gives the viewer a sense of digital enhancements in real-time value. So it registers real surroundings together with the digital object. Next, you can see this example. Here you can see the digitalized dinosaur among the forests of among the trees of the forest. So this is one example of how augmented reality can enhance information straight away to the eyes of the viewer. So it's fast and quick. So if you were to understand this much more easier, something to do with Iron Man, where he has a room full of screens. So he just moves his hands and everything is floating in the air. So this is shown without the use of spectacles, but this is in the movies. But right now, Microsoft, Google, and also Apple are going in very, very aggressively into augmented reality. So is Facebook in virtual reality. Augmented reality is also has many usage. One of them is also in medical line. This one example is just to showcase it in the education line. It's not even in the real environment yet, but there's also use case whereby case studies are actually being done using robots, whereby the doctor is present at home wearing glasses to actually conduct operations or endoscopy and things like that. So this is the talk of the town, whereby in future all our small devices in our pocket might be replaced with smart AR glasses or even being used as an addition to our small pocket devices. So from AR glasses, you can actually enhance your vision with the information on the fly. So for example, an investor trader could actually see the trade going in front of his eyes in real time without checking into the small screen and things like that. Or even for a person doing trades in factories and all that, they can actually see the information straight away from their warehouses, whereby this is a product for which freights and which ships and things on real-time value. So another part whereby our company specializes also is in augmented reality in events and also in malls. These are some of the projects that we've done in similarities to this, whereby a big screen is being held in the main square of the shopping mall, whereby customers of brands like Milo, Nestle can actually interact with this technology and play with the brand itself, whereby a spokesperson or even some celebrities could come out to interact with users. In all this type of case studies, marketing in events are still ongoing with our high attachment to digital world. The reason is because it's real life. It's interactive. So customers registers a higher memory towards the company brand. So this is also one of the example being held in Europe, whereby this green man is actually holding a broccoli to promote the brand's image towards organic products. So the lady is actually standing here, which is real, while the guy is actually not real, and it's being shown towards a front TV screen to showcase this among everybody else behind there. So next, you can see the video. Here you can see the person is actually playing a real-time game. And behind he has actually spam, 3 new messages, points available. And here he's actually sitting in the bus.
Si quieres una buena calificación,
Voy lo más rápido que puedo.
has pensado en correr. Es saludable y eficiente.
So
Seguro
this
que no hay
is
más
what
disponibles.
is being visioned
Para
by
ser
the company
profesional y
Magic
estar
Leap.
en mercados.
Therefore, in future, things are happening so fast that you need information is going on the fly, whereby you're traveling to another place, you have friends calling you, and you have urgent buy groceries for Mr. D and things like that. So this is one of the things that you have to Google as well. Who am I? So he has only 3 friends, and he advises him to get more friends.
¿Para dónde voy? No. Puedo volver a empezar.
So this is actually one of the ways whereby gamification can actually be enhanced into augmented reality, whereby brands are actually using games to enhance their brand reach towards younger generation or even to older generation. As you can see, Pokemon Go has a very high statistics on older generation actually playing with the game and have higher stickiness to the game compared to younger generation. So here you can see the normal advertisement being overlapped by digital advertisement as well. So this is one of the future that augmented reality can do, which is that it overlays information in real-time issues. For example, if you were to build a billboard, you have to spend hundreds of thousands just to get a physical physical tower up. But in augmented reality, the billboard can be changed as fast as just one millisecond and things like that. So these are some of the high element of augmented reality, whereby it's a very stickiness thing, engagement where people laugh and play with the software itself. The video is about 6 minutes long. Sorry. Yeah, it's a smart glasses. The person that is actually doing this example is actually showcasing it in glasses, but there's also an Israel company that's pushing it for contact lenses. So these are some of the things whereby an American girl in US actually created a Wi-Fi recharging. So let's say for a small glass whereby the battery is actually very small, but it's ongoing charging all the time. So people might be worried about would you have cancer and things like that. Our smartphone is actually emitting radiation as well, but it's in very, very small scale.
Buen día, Emilio. ¿Qué puedo hacer por usted?
So this is also one of the ways where Roger did mention about the chatbot, whereby this person could actually be a robotic person, and he's actually asking, okay, no worries, your points is safe with us, please spend more, you know.
Yo soy Juliana
Yeah.
Restrepo.
Okay, so the person mistaken this girl for somebody else.
Hola, Juliana.
Okay, so he's
Me alegra ver. ¿Qué puedo hacer por ti?
Mis puntos están bien. ¿Qué está
So
pasando?
this is actually real right now with Microsoft HoloLens, whereby they actually really animate your real life with a very, very good graphics. So the ones that are being shown here by a video editor is actually just a concept, but it's being done real in Microsoft. It took them 5 years to get the HoloLens out, and it's right now shipping out to customers in Europe and US, I think by end of this year. So it's only for home use, where it's not encouraged to go out of your house. That's why it's called Microsoft HoloLens. And they actually learn from the mistake of Google Glass, whereby people are still not accepting to gimmicky glasses, and people might call them glass, holes and all that kind of thing, because the technology is still not there yet. We are so attached to our mobile phones that we are still not that ready to accept this kind of technology yet. But Microsoft has actually penetrated that stigma. They are actually gaining a lot of sales, a lot of purchases, orders for their HoloLens because of the great technology that exists behind them. The ecosystem that allows the information to be rendered real time, whereby a person can actually play Minecraft inside the living room, can actually watch English Premier League inside their room on the wall. Yeah. So these are some of the examples whereby games can be enhanced straight away to the devices, whereby advertisements being done behind the scenes. And here he actually deactivated the augmented reality stuff. So the person is actually sighing a lot because I think he ran. So it's not 18XX. So this is one of the part whereby Pokemon Go actually induces person to actually travel from one part to another part, whereby he actually tried to run here to get some joint level up. He's actually playing a game. So this video was created by a Japanese. Just to give you a short history of augmented reality. Augmented reality actually got spearheaded by Germans, and also in Japan it's very, very famous, whereby one animal theme park actually used used augmented reality to drag traffics back to the theme park by using penguins to move on top of the real world as an indicator how to go to the theme park. So this is one of the use case of augmented reality. We're gonna go to the next slide. Okay, this is one of the nicest technology whereby people are very fixated between what's the difference between QR code scan and augmented reality scan. So in terms of augmented reality scan, a person can actually scan on the box without any special black and white code, and they can actually enhance and see the real life object, whether it could be an object of the toy, it could be a video of the toy, or anything else. So this is called markerless tracking, whereby any poster or even a real life building can be tracked and be enhanced with augmented reality. So the next it would be the IKEA catalog. Inside their catalog, they actually created their own app to enhance their catalog, to showcase to customers what this sofa would look like in their real house. What would it look like if, let's say, they were to buy this cabinet table and things like that. So the next one would be the Pokemon Go. So to give an idea of how Pokemon Go could actually achieve this height of virality, we have to go back a few years back. In a matter of fact, they actually started way back in 2011, 2012 with a game called Ingress. So they started very early in augmented reality, and with the data that people, if you were to install the Pokemon Go game right away, you can actually see local information straight away inside the Pokemon Go. Whereas whether it's a temple, a cathedral, a chapel, or even a mosque, all this information is gathered by the users from the previous game. So that's the reason why Pokemon Go can be so viral in so many countries from the moment it was launched. So moving down to the print area, for publishers, for newspapers, for even brand owners, augmented reality can actually enhance the print value, whereby if, let's say, a a developer company were to already to have a budget to spend into newspaper marketing or even advertising, they can actually enhance the marketing itself to be augmentable. So let's say a person were to check into their newspaper and have a look on the property they like, they can actually scan it to have a view of what the property would look like. Does it have a 360 show? Does it have a walkthrough, a video walkthrough, things like that? So moving on, this is a company in UK. It's a very famous company. They also specialize in augmented reality, and it's an augmentable device for Tesco, whereby they can show users straight away for their vouchers, the nearest store, or even to like their Facebook and things like that, or even to purchase an order. Then this would be the one in augmented reality for developers, whereby it's users can actually scan on a piece of paper, whether it's a brochure, a name card, or even a newspaper marketing leaflet and things like that, and have a look at the property itself in 3D. And to go into the 3D, have a look at it in 360-degree view, to be visualizing yourself what happens if you're in the 30th floor, looking into the north side of the building and things like that. And to recap on the presentation, augmented reality allows the publishers to actually play video and also audio, whether it's a keynote and things like that, if they were to sell in their product. Next, it can also allow users to actually share the content, whether the content they are interesting enough for them to share with their families, for their friends as well. So these are also one of the ways whereby our clients actually try to engage with their customers by introducing very creatively created ideas to actually allow users, when they were to come to the mall and play, and they actually share the pictures. For one reason, a company that's very famous called Snapchat utilizes this augmented reality position very well, which is allows you to change your face to look like a dog, to look like a magician, to do some vomiting face and things like that. So these are so one of the ways that we actually cater for our clients, and they actually increases their walkthrough rate for a Singaporean shopping mall in Kuala Lumpur. So another one would be to sell directly, whereby if the customers actually have their online e-commerce system ready. For example, in Malaysia, Tesco has their own online e-commerce system ready. So for their catalog, they already print in millions. It's everywhere around the world. So this would be their direction of their marketing, whereby because it's everywhere around the world, even in their products itself. So if the client is already an ongoing customer of their online buying behavior, they can actually go to the product itself, snap it, repurchase it again, without actually going to the website, logging in and repurchasing it again. So users can actually repurchase from the old product, whereby it's an empty Milo box, or even like an empty detergent box. Okay, next would be to connect online easily, and you can have a view of what the products would look like. This would be the recap of just now what IKEA did. And yeah, this is the end of my slide.
All right.
Any questions?
Thank you very much. Anyone have any questions? So that video kind of was like Blade Runner to me. I mean, it was it was overwhelming. I mean, that's not really what's going to happen. Right?
No. It's just I've been to many conferences, and most of the people like, what is this? I just see picture on top of another picture. So what does augmented reality really do? So I kind of think that video itself, although it's an over extreme kind of version, but it actually explains it very easily. For now, our company can do augmented reality via mobile application. So we do white label for customers as well. So what you see just now could be done with the mobile phone totally, and to enhance your advertising needs.
The mobile is going to be the device for a reasonable amount of time going forward. I mean, the glasses, that adoption is going to take a long time, if it's ever even that deep.
Actually, Microsoft HoloLens actually did one version which
So
is
I'm saying
already-
where everyone, the ubiquity of the phone.
No, instead of
Right,
using a
yeah.
phone, they just wear a device
Yeah.
whereby they can actually watch a TV on this wall right now with real-time update. So they can actually stream Netflix and things like that online. And it's going to hit the shores end of this year.
So, I'm sorry, let's get this question here.
Just taking what Charles just said, I think
Yeah.
a lot of us have questions as whether wearables are going to become a reality. You are a guy in that field.
Yeah.
When do you think it's really going to be something that I will be forced to wear?
Okay, I think for everybody, we have like the crazy enthusiasts, and then after that, the later market will adapt it. Same with smartphones. Everybody is still on Nokia when iPhone 1, 2 came out. So for Microsoft HoloLens, they already confirmed orders. They are already shipping out soon. So that happens 2016, end of 2016. So maybe give or take 1-2 years time, it could hit 20 to 30% of the population, and after 2 to 3 more years, it could hit even much more general public, whereby the devices could be as simple as our glasses, whereby the battery could be as small as possible to consolidate this feature. And to add on with, whether they are using a better lithium battery or even wireless charging, you could accommodate all those features on your glasses.
So you said 2020.
Sorry?
So you say by about 2020.
That seems
By-
pretty soon.
2020. Because based on their research that VR is actually leading, but augmented reality has a much wider general use compared to VR, because VR you need to be inside a room or even like a controlled space, or not you be tumbling down everywhere. But augmented reality, you can use it on the fly. Yeah.
So this conference is made up of folks who have information, they have
Information overload.
about small businesses,
Okay.
vast amount,
Yep.
data about small businesses, theoretically at least, that would enable you to create a environment where you can find out information about small business through an augmented reality
Yes.
interface.
For example, if let's say most of the I think there's a question there.
Yeah, go ahead, let's go there.
I suppose stepping one step back from augmented reality, and I suppose seeing where Google's going at the moment, and I suppose also the potential release of Samsung's 360 view. I mean, we find probably where we're coming from now, that on the small business level, the ability to bring someone from Google Maps into your store, we're starting to monetize that and do that and it's gone to the stage where you needed a $5,000-6,000 camera to now having something like that, which
I saw your picture earlier. That was great.
Been released by Samsung. This is $360 US, and the only reason potentially it isn't on the market now is because of an earthquake in Japan that forced the closure of the factory, whatever it may. It's just being released in the US now, and it's now becoming standard practice on the Samsung 7. It now becomes
That's video and still.
it's video, it's time loop, it's still shot camera, it's a 30 megapixel front and rear camera that you can basically take anywhere. And it gives you I suppose as the Yellow Pages company ourselves, is we're now offering that as a, let's do Google My Business if you like, but we'll send someone out and do a virtual tour of your store.
Retail store.
And basically it's a walkthrough, and I'll do a small example tomorrow showing you what it sees like on there, but the take up is phenomenal.
Yep.
The amount of people that will click on a business and walk inside and do a walkthrough before they even go anywhere near the place is amazing.
Yep.
So what is this an extra step to take your phone and?
Well, basically it's the ability now that potentially Aldi are selling these things for $100 or $200. You can buy them on AliExpress for $100. Google only accepts for cameras that they'll upload this, but anybody can upload, or anybody can get the Street View
360
app
video
now on their phone,
Yep.
and you connect this to the camera, and now you're able to publish to Google on their Street View, and this is open to everybody in the world now. So Google's now, I suppose, opening up the Street View or the virtual tour side of things to anybody that has a camera that wants to do it, and And yeah, it's becoming quite
Sort
amazing.
of a crowdsourced 360 street view kind of thing.
Your
So
point
most
that this is
definitely.
sort of a precursor to the world he's talking about?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I think it's not quite the augmented reality and stuff, but this is a basic thing that suddenly it's not an expensive exercise. This is not investing $5,000 or having a degree in whatever amazing to put this stuff together. This is someone going out with a Samsung Galaxy 7 phone and a 360 gear camera that Samsung's going to give away, and you're suddenly a publisher on Google. That's life now, and it's quite amazing.
It's enhancing by technology itself, and technology is getting cheaper.
Yeah.
For example, like Hong Kong did an augmented reality app that allows tourists to actually see the 360 view of local places and even things like that. What happens? What time is it? Does it close and all that? And on top of that, they added a voucher feature. So by downloading that application, you could have like tons of brochures on your phone and enjoying those discounts. So that app itself sees an open rate of 15% per week of 100,000 downloads. So this is also one of the examples. And to complement his point, for example, in 2013, an augmented reality app would cost you about easily 100,000 USD. Right now, you could even get it at around 5,000 USD for even a simple campaign. We are also doing a few projects with local businesses in Malaysia, whereby they have a one-day event and they would implement augmented reality into it because of the stickiness and also the engagement value it brings. Yeah.
Anything else? Alvin, that was great. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.